Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of TWD Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This one's going to be doing another Q&A video for Fear the Walking Dead. However, we're going to start off with the question, hypothetically, if Madison does actually return, which, we don't have any kind of confirmation yet, will we get to see her return in episode 8, or will it be a later episode?
Death, decay, it's inevitable. But from this death comes new life.
Okay guys, this is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another Fear the Walking Dead Q&A leading up to Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 8. So, we of course only have a couple months left now until Fear the Walking Dead makes its return. Really like 2 months, which is like awesome because Fear the Walking Dead Season 6A was just, in my opinion, the best part of the show ever. So, I'm very, very excited for Fear the Walking Dead Season 6B. But I want to get into some questions for today. Now, this one, I want to start off with a topic because this one, I know this one's going to start some talk. I know this one's going to really start up a conversation with this one because there's been a lot of debate about this, and whether or not this even happens is definitely a question. But let's say hypothetically, and I do mean hypothetically, that Madison returns, okay? And I know some people like the idea, some people don't like the idea. That's fine. What episode would she return if she does? When would she return? What episode, around what time would she return in the season? So, I'm hearing a lot of chatter. A lot of people say episode 8, that's when it happens. Episode 8, it's going to be like the ending of the mid-season finale. They're going to do something big. Or could it be the season finale of season 6? Or could it be a totally other random episode in the season that has nothing to do with a finale or premiere or anything like that? So, okay, in terms of episode 8, I'm going to say no. I am. I think that episode 8 will focus on the lineup stuff with Ginny, Morgan, and maybe even potentially getting some revenge, depending on if they want to have the Pioneers survive into the second half of Season 6, which it seems like they may not, because obviously you got to remember, episode 8 wasn't technically supposed to be considered part of the second half of Season 6. It was supposed to be, episode 9 to 16, not 8 to 16. So I am starting to think that they could actually end the Pioneers, kind of, at least in a lot of that story, in episode 8. And in episode 9, we could really get into the end as the beginning group. We could really get into some of that story. And it could be, some crazy stuff for sure. But I will just say, in terms of all that, I'm going to say, for just kind of sake of, kind of predictions, I don't think Madison will be included in episode 8. If she is, I will be surprised. I'll be honest. I will definitely be surprised if she returns in episode 8. Now, we do know, and in terms of kind of some filming and some news that's kind of been releasing lately, that, and don't quote me on this because I don't know, but it does seem like our group will most likely, and even in some teasers we've seen recently that kind of look like it, at some point in the second half, I'm talking episodes 9 through 16, those episodes, it seems like we may see our characters at some point go back to the stadium. Now, I really was surprised when I heard about it too. I know that it's something that a lot of people have been kind of surprised about hearing, that we may potentially see our characters go back to the stadium. I'm not 100% sure of it yet. That is, we don't really know 100% for sure. And in what way as well too, But I will just say, and if I had to make a prediction, and if they're actually going to do it, if they're actually going to have Madison return, I think it's going to be a Season 6 finale type of thing. I think it's going to be the Season 6 finale where they actually do it, they actually have her return. Because I just don't know if they're going to have the time to do it in episode 8. If she returns in episode 8, I will be thrown off and I will be surprised, I'm going to be honest, because I just don't know how they would do it in episode 8. But episode 16, the Season 6 finale, you've got this great season playing out all the way through. You think that Season 6 is the best season Fear the Walking Dead has ever done. The second half is just amazing. The end is the beginning group, real scary, real creepy. And by the season finale, the cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the cherry on top of Season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead to, just ground it in reality that Season 6 is the best season. In the Season 6 finale, at the end of the episode, or at some point in the episode, you have Madison return. So that is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Season 6 finale, if they even do it at all, because that is another question as well, too. I am starting to think they might, because they really are starting to tease a lot of us, but I'm just saying that if they do, I think it'll be in episode 16. I think that is kind of their plan right now. I think that's kind of the idea, and I wouldn't even be surprised if we got those spoilers that Kim Dickens was on set for episode 16. I would not be at all surprised, to be honest. Now, obviously, we'll have to see. We don't even know, you know, like, we really don't know anything. I'm just saying, hypothetically, in terms of the talking and the stuff I've been hearing all over the place, if they do it, I think it'll be episode 16. That is where I'm at personally. But let's get into some of your Q&A questions for this Q&A for Fear the Walking Dead. First one for today comes from Zombie Chick, who says basically, so she is kind of in the middle. She thinks that she could see Strand potentially, you know, so far he's kind of looking to be on Jenny's side. But, you know, maybe there is a possible way that he could switch, but she seems to be kind of in the middle of it right now. So, yes, I do agree with that a lot. I think that Strand actually is still, even though we did have that face-off in episode 7, there are moments where you do focus on Strand and you can kind of tell that the dude is kind of back and forth and he's kind of not sure what to do. So absolutely, that is definitely possible that Strand could flip. Maybe, like, you know, we could see something where Strand is forced to go back to Morgan's side or something like that. But they're definitely taking Strand in a kind of a way where it does feel like they may just turn him into a straight-up villain, which is kind of where I'm at right now personally. I've kind of lost, you know, all faith in Strand, I'm not going to lie, just because he really does seem dedicated to the Rangers and being a Ranger himself to Jenny. I just, I don't know. Until we see him go the other way, I'm going to kind of just go with the idea that I think he could just be a Ranger, because I feel like if they pull a Eugene with Strand, which they could definitely do, it would feel repetitive. I kind of feel like they may try to do a totally, like, Strand is flipped, he's gone to that other side, and yeah, it's definitely, it's very possible, because I feel like Strand as a character right now, he's in a tough spot. I feel like he is kind of struggling still, but I feel like he may still just side with Jenny because he's that much of a coward. It's definitely possible, but yeah. Next one comes from Rowdy, who says basically, so could I see Strand after maybe, let's say, the death of Jenny in episode 8, if she is killed off, could he maybe become the leader of the Rangers and of, you know, Lawton and those, you know, communities, and become the main antagonist of season 6, and of course along with the cult group. So with the end as the beginning group, of course, and not only that, but Strand becoming the leader of the Rangers and of Lawton after the death of Virginia. So I personally think that right there is something that I feel like Strand is either going to flip sides right now is where I'm at. I feel like he's either going to flip sides and it is going to be like a Eugene situation, or they're going to do it to where he could die in the mid-season finale fighting for Virginia. And he could just die, and that could be who they're burying in the trailer. I mean, I know that's another thing people have been kind of mentioning, but you know, so I don't think that Strand will take over the Rangers. I just don't think that's his style. If so, that would be really interesting if they actually did that. But I don't know how much you could do with that storyline. It's definitely an interesting, you know, approach. But I would say, personally, I think he's either going to flip sides and pull a Eugene, or he is going to die being a Ranger, you know, and somebody will take him out. And that definitely could be something. And I feel like that could be a big moment in episode 8 if they want to actually pull that. Because, you know, Coleman Domingo, he's been on the show for a long time. I feel like, I do kind of feel like sometimes that his time is kind of up almost. So definitely, yeah, I could see maybe if they want to kill off Strand, or if they want to just have the Eugene thing kind of happen with them. Absolutely. And we'll end things off with Christopher, who says that he's really hoping that they reveal that Madison is in Season 6B. So, yeah, honestly, guys, this video for a lot of you guys, honestly, I want to hear, do you want Madison to return, or are you okay with the way Morgan is leading the show right now? And then a follow-up question for you guys is, what episode, if she does return, hypothetically, do you see her returning in? So, yeah, definitely, yeah, Madison is a huge topic right now. Definitely a big question, and I do agree with Christopher. I do partially think they may pull it off. I do think they may do it, but I just hope it's done right is my only thing, because it has been a long time. I'm talking, like, what was it, May 2018 when that character was killed off? So it's been a few years, so I just hope that they do it well. I hope that they do it to where it makes sense. I do have somewhat faith that they will. I just am still a little worried about, how they pull it off is the only thing. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Of course, thank you guys all so much for your awesome questions. And of course, definitely leave some more for another Q&A for Fear the Walking Dead. We will be doing one for the main show as well, too, very soon. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video. Of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button to send my Walking Dead videos. Follow Dan's Marketing Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Fear the Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?